Yo, man, so Ziggy, you actually got your own sports radio and podcast, man.
Yeah.
So a lot of people who actually rap, we see that nowadays, but these artists are already kind of established. They already have gotten careers. Some of them went into podcasting because their rap career
fell off.
Just call it what it is. Their rap career didn't make it. So they seen the opportunity where, hey, it's not expensive
it's not.
to do a podcast.
It's not.
And then if you already have a little bit of an Instagram following or something like that, it makes it way easier to make money.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah, because some of them are don't have to even start doing it for free. They able to just, hey man, I can make $2,000 a month, $2,000 a month just to go on here and talk for an hour twice a week or whatever. If that. So you are actually building both at the same time. Yeah,
tough as it sounds, it is. Yeah. But like the sports show, the podcast, and the music, and the book, all are tied and all are it's the same me. You get me across the board. Like nothing really changes as far as me. If you fuck with me, you fuck with all of it. Okay. Because the sports, I don't know many rappers nowadays period, that didn't want to be ball players or weren't, are not competitive in sports and shit like that, or watch sports and do all that shit. I don't know many that aren't. And so for me, it was just a matter of fact of talking about it. Plus sneakers. I'm a huge fan of sneakers. So it just made sense to me to do it. You know what I'm saying? And do the sports show because we drink beer, talk sports, and do and talk about sneakers. Okay. Beer is a little bit different, but I figured, when you go to baseball games, you go to football games, you go to basketball games, 90% of the time you're drinking beer.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So they go hand in hand.
Okay.
The podcast was actually my manager and business partner Mo's idea, and it was because of the book. She was like, "We should do a podcast," and I'm like, "Eh." And then it just snowballed into something it's just been great because like we literally have organically, we don't really promote it as strong as we should.
Yeah.
But we organically get, anywhere from 40 to 50 listeners a week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just listening.
Okay.
And not really promoting, not really, but they're faithful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 40 to 50 every time we drop, even if we're, like, it's funny because I'll post an episode every Monday, but I'll post it and then we'll do something later that night. We'll already have 15 listeners already Monday morning.
Y'all got somebody locked in.
Yeah, somebody there are locked in.
They ain't gonna tell you though.
Yeah, they are.
I went through that too. I did a podcast, 40 episodes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Urban Politicians podcast. We had, I think, 10 people, even from they would listen. But I wouldn't get 10 likes on Instagram sometimes. But it was like,
but it be like that.
It be like that. Some people are like, I want to support it, but I don't want people to know that I'm listening.
Yeah, until it starts growing.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest thing is getting to the point now where we have to, we're having certain type of guests on. We're gonna start filming a little bit. We gotta go at a different way about it because
to grow.
Yeah, to grow.
You're not gonna grow. You're not gonna grow unless you break it down, promote it,
right?
Visuals, all that. That's what draws the people in for sure.
For sure, yeah. And nowadays, everything is visual. So us not posting and not doing a bunch of videos and all that stuff like that, it's crazy to me that we actually still get 40 people, 50 people faithfully listening to it on a weekly basis.
Tell them the name where they can get that at, where they can find it at.
Rules of the Real. Rules of the Real is on everywhere you can listen to a podcast. Spotify, Apple, Pocket Cast, Anchor, all the above. Beer 30 Sports O'Clock is a sports show, and that is only on YouTube. We used to have it as a podcast, but we do a highlight reel, so it got kind of tough to do that.
Okay. Yeah.
But more to come on that. We're working on, we're working on trying to get a couple more sponsors and making that shit crazier than. I'm thinking Howard Stern and ESPN all combined.
For sure.
Like, so you know how that's going. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm coming at that one. So
with that, man, y'all make sure y'all tap into both podcasts. And one thing I like about, like I was telling people, like I like the way the Dallas and the DFW, Dallas Fort Worth, you know what I'm saying, Arlington, everything in the surrounding areas, they collab together on creating.
Yeah.
Like I seen you, even though you have a podcast, you was on Real Life Street Stars.
Yeah.
And they a popping platform out there. Shout out to them.
Yes.
And then I see Half Pint going on here doing interviews. Driver seat. I just came across him. And you know, Half Pint got 1 million subscribers, man.
Right, yeah.
And for to be 1 million subscribers on YouTube, that's big as fuck. Especially coming, he from Fort Worth, huh? Or is he from Dallas?
Yeah, no, he's from he's from Fort Worth.
Okay, with him coming from there and getting 1 million YouTube subscribers and creating him and Go Yayo, you know, kind of like and Spud and all them like creating this wave of
and he got the whole
music.
Top Off with Lil Ronnie, Fat Pimp, all them.
Top Off, you know what I'm saying? Like them having this whole wave in that area where Fort Worth is, and I think some people got offended one time when I called Fort Worth a small town. That wasn't me saying it was a small town as far as...
you don't, I mean, you're not from there, you don't know.
Well, no, I know that the population there is not small. I'm talking about the industry.
It's not as,
it's no light on that industry. They don't have an industry. They don't have no mainstream record labels. They don't have...
Any nigga that
I was calling
about that is...
I was just saying like the circle there is small. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody knows everybody. Like
in that rap circle, it's small there.
My cousin is Lil Sick.
Okay.
And he from Fort Worth, and him. It's funny because like he'll have he'll say slick shit about certain people. Yeah. And I won't say no names because I don't promote all that beef and shit.
Yeah, they beef every out there.
But like you know what I'm saying. But like, but the thing of it is literally they could touch anybody can touch anybody in Fort Worth, especially when you go back. Yeah. Fort Worth is not a small town as far as population, but it's small.
Exactly.
And Dallas is small as well.
Exactly.
So like Mo3s and the Yellow Beezies and stuff like that, when they beef, it's kind of like, it's weird to me because it's like, if you really want to catch a nigga, there's not much.
But you gotta understand too with this shit, like, bro, you really like you can't do nothing because they gonna know who to come to. It's so
right, and that's why it's not real beef. Like it's rap.
Some
beef.
of it get real. Yeah. It gets real there. I've seen it where it got real. I'd rather just get the paper.
Get the money.
I always
tell. To me, that shit is suspect. And like I said, I don't like I said, I don't promote that shit. The only reason I brought them up is because of some of the factors that like I wish them two would like. To me, if Beezy and Mo3 collab, the world, I mean, they would be platinum instantly. Right. Like and Dallas would get completely behind it, completely, because you wouldn't be able to deny it, but it won't happen. Whatever the case would be, but I think that you know what I'm saying, like, just like in any city, there's a divide when you get to a certain spot. Exactly, and it's like I feel like what you're saying is true. The creatives get together. The rappers, the artists, they kind of like get in they...
they had their little issues and problems with each other. Then some of them are cool with each other and fuck with each other.
For sure.
A lot of them are. A lot of them fuck with each other and be cool. But I just see like, man, Half Pint rocking with, you know, this creator, the back seat. That's what driver's seat. I followed him and subscribed to him. Then I see Shawn Cotton go on there. You know what I'm saying? I see Saycheese, Shawn Cotton go on there. Then I see they go to the other person. I see they go to the women, and then they'd have been on like 3 women shows, and then I go follow these people on the Dallas Globals. They had followed me today on Instagram, but like I see he went on there too, TV, and I'm like, damn. I go to their Instagrams. It's not like they got 100,000 followers.
No, but they fucking with each other.
They fuck with each other.
And especially him. Like I don't know if you know DDK or not. You should reach out. Because he'll be out here, I think, sometime soon. But like he is honestly, he's honestly a humble ass dude. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's funny to me because when we asked him to be on the podcast, he was just so shocked that we wanted him on the podcast. And I'm like, nigga, you doing big things and you don't even know it. Like, so it just, I think a lot of the creatives really just be...
Well, see, they're doing that. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
They can be Hollywood, but they understand I'm genuine, but it's also work.
Right.
I have to get out here and work. I want to be on these platforms because what's going to happen if this platform takes off? That's bringing more eyes on me too.
And to be honest, like, he cool as a fan. He's been to my crib. Like, the nigga is just cool. Yeah. He, nigga sat down and chopped, because he came during the holiday and my mom was there. So he came and chopped with my moms and everything. Like, the nigga just cool. And I think, like, the creatives, once they sit down and figure out that, oh, you really about it, or you really about it, it's easy to weed out the bullshitters. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bullshitters just get weeded out and get thrown to the wolves. Whereas the motherfuckers that's really about business and really about creating.
And like I say, I critique other creators. I do that. Like, I'm not gonna cap and say I don't. Say Shawn Cotton has done things that I don't agree with. No Jumper has done things I don't agree with. Vlad has done things that I don't agree with. Everybody has done. Breakfast Club has done things that I don't agree with. I have done things that I know that some of them might not agree with.
Right, of course.
So I'll say it, but I always tell them, everybody I just named, put that fucking work in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I hate when people hate on Saycheese's success.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it. But see, some people they so young-minded and lost, they can't separate. Hey, I'm not saying he don't deserve his position because he earned that shit. That shit. I do these interviews. I know what the fuck he going through. Us sitting down talking, this is the easy part. This is the easiest part of this shit. They don't see what goes on behind the camera, the threats, all the shit that I done been through with this shit, and he been in it for 9 years, and I only been in it for a year, like 9 months. I could imagine what that nigga done been through.
Yeah, no,
so
for sure.
Just I respect every creator who stays down and consistent. But I'll just give my opinion on, okay, well, you didn't do this correctly, bro. You could have did this better.
Yeah,
it's not from a malice place. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, and it's enough room for everybody to win. I think.
Yeah, it's not like I'm not trying to knock no. Niggas come up to me, man. We gonna get, since you doing your thing, Ace time, nigga. We finna get Saycheese out of here. Get the fuck out my face, bro, because you fake. You don't mean that.
Like that
You don't mean that. You say that because you think that's what I want to hear. That's not what I want to hear, because I know it's enough money for me to have my own shit. I already know that.
It doesn't make sense.
It don't make sense. It's too many people, especially in Houston. But I can't get $50 for an interview here. You know what I'm saying? I can't get $50 for an interview here. I've done over 150 interviews for sure. I've done about 75 interviews in my neighborhood alone.
Damn.
My neighborhood is about 45 minutes from here. When we get done, or anybody on there, go YouTube Urban Politicians TV interviews. And you know they got playlists. I got an interview playlist. Scroll down, it's a bunch of shit on there. You'll see.
I mean, I watched a couple, but I didn't realize it was.
I got like $150. Like, if you look down, you can look down my page. It's like from April.
That's crazy, but you know what's funny though? It's like as soon as they see that you're the Dallas artist, and then if they see you in Dallas, and then if they see you in Austin, or if they see you here, then it's gonna be like, damn, how much? That's gonna be the first question.
Exactly.
How much is this? You know what I'm saying? It's like you'll start to see like, damn. And it's the same way in Dallas. Like now that I, when I done touch base in Houston, like literally I've gotten 20 new followers today and 30 comments on a picture because I'm in Houston. For sure. And it's like, what you doing in Houston? It's like, you know what I'm saying?
They taking you on serious.
Like now it's like, oh shit.
And I'll be in Dallas. I should be in Dallas in 2 weeks. So
I'll tap man, when you come, let me know, man.
So now we linked up, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow, subscribe both to those podcasts.
That damn Ziggy. Hillside, what up?
That damn Ziggy on Instagram. Everything. Shout out to the team. Dallas, Fort Worth, everything. New York, 1000, man. Tap in.